Welcome to a spine-tingling journey into the world of haunted restaurants. Are you ready to savor your meal with a side of goosebumps and chills? Dining out has never been so eerie and mysterious. From phantom waiters to ghostly apparitions, these 10 restaurants have stories to tell that will make your hair stand on end. Join us as we explore the most haunted restaurants in the world, where the food isn't the only thing that's hauntingly good. So grab a seat, hold on tight, and get ready for a dining experience unlike any other. But beware, once you enter, you may never leave. Number 10. Nottingham Road Hotel Restaurant and Pub, South Africa. Amidst the lively bustle of Nottingham Road Hotel Restaurant and Pub lies a haunting secret that will send shivers down your spine. By day, this rugby pub is a popular hangout spot for travelers exploring the quaint town of KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa, but by night, it transforms into a realm of unexplainable occurrences. Legend has it that a woman named Charlotte once had a passionate affair with a soldier and met her tragic end within the walls of this very establishment. Since then, guests and diners alike have reported spine-chilling sightings of a translucent apparition believed to be the ghost of Charlotte herself, still lingering in the halls. So if you dare to venture into the Nottingham Road Hotel, Restaurant and Pub, be warned, you may encounter more than just good food and company. Number 9. Poogan's Porch, USA. Nestled in the heart of Charleston's historic neighborhood, lies a charming restaurant that has been serving up delicious country cuisine since 1976. With its warm and welcoming atmosphere, it's no wonder that this eatery is a favorite among travelers and locals alike. However, there is a dark and mysterious secret lurking within its walls. Legend has it that the ghost of Zoe Armand haunts the premises, wandering the restaurant in a flowing black dress. According to the restaurant's general manager, the ghostly apparition is often spotted in the front dining room, searching for her long-lost sister. So, if you're looking for a dining experience that will send shivers down your spine, be sure to pay a visit to this historic restaurant. Just be prepared to share your meal with an otherworldly guest. Number 8. Buma Inn, China. Nestled in the bustling city of Beijing lies the Buma Inn, a culinary destination renowned for its mouth-watering Chinese cuisine. But this restaurant has a sinister past that lingers to this day. Legend has it that a diner was poisoned by the once head chef of the restaurant, who then stabbed himself to death in a fit of guilt and remorse. However, it seems that the tragic events of that fateful day have left a lasting imprint on the restaurant. Visitors have reported ghostly sightings of the poisoned diner, whose vengeful spirit roams the inn in search of the head chef who wronged them. So if you dare to step foot in the Buma Inn, prepare for a hauntingly delicious meal, but beware, you may not be dining alone. Number 7. The Keg Mansion, Canada. Behold, a lavish steakhouse in the heart of Toronto, once a grandiose private residence in 1867, now transformed into a culinary masterpiece since the 1960s, and famously known as The Keg since 1976. However, this restaurant holds more than just sumptuous meals and an exquisite ambiance. It holds a ghostly tale that sends shivers down the spines of its patrons. Numerous guests have reported eerie encounters with supernatural beings while dining, including sightings of a woman draped in old-fashioned attire and playful children scampering up and down the staircase. Interestingly, the children are not permitted in the restaurant during the evening hours, but they seem to have other plans. Rumor has it that the woman's ghost is none other than a devoted maid who could not bear the loss of her employer, the mansion's mistress, in 1915, and took her life out of grief. As for the children, they seem to hold strong opinions about inclusivity, perhaps believing that the restaurant should be open to all, regardless of age. Number 6. The Banshee Labyrinth Pub, Scotland. The Banshee Labyrinth, a haunted pub in Edinburgh, boldly announces its paranormal activity on its website. One half of the pub is above ground, once the home of the wealthiest resident in Edinburgh, Lord Nicol Edwards, who had a reputation for torturing people in his basement dungeon. The other half lies deep in underground vaults that once housed criminals and the destitute, where killers did their dirty work. The pub is home to several ghosts, including a banshee whose screams foretell a loved one's passing, the Watcher, a trench-coated man with a tricorn hat, and Molly, a ghostly child who disappeared in 1841 and now haunts the main bar, purportedly buried in an old chimney. So if you're brave enough to visit, be prepared to share a pint with some eerie companions. Number 5. The Hero of Waterloo, Australia. Behold, the Hero of Waterloo, a pub that carries with it a long and sordid history dating back to its construction in 1843. This establishment was built by convict labor, with cunning features to evade government intrusions and taxation, such as the 9 dummy windows adorning the upstairs rooms. Rumor has it that the pub's dark secrets go beyond mere tax evasion. It's believed that a tunnel once existed between the pub and the harbor, used for smuggling rum, and even for kidnapping drunken young men who were then sold into slavery. Today, the entrance to the tunnel still stands, and the cellar walls are adorned with shackles, serving as a chilling reminder of the pub's shadowy past. But that's not all. The hero is also home to a vengeful spirit. Anne Kirkman, the wife of one of the pub's early owners, met a tragic end when she was pushed down the stairs to her untimely demise, likely by her own husband. Her ghostly presence still lingers, haunting the pub to this day. So if you're feeling brave, pay a visit to the hero of Waterloo and see if you can handle the pub's eerie atmosphere and ghostly company. Number 4. John Kavanagh, The Gravediggers, Ireland. Step into John Kavanagh, known to the Dublin locals as Gravediggers, a pub with a history that dates back to 1833. Situated right next to Glasnevin Cemetery, it's no wonder why it was a popular spot for mourners to lift their spirits after a funeral or for gravediggers to unwind after a long night shift. But be warned, this pub is not for the faint of heart. Regulars and staff alike have reported seeing apparitions of their loved ones or other restless spirits, including a man dressed in tweed. Legend has it that gravediggers would knock on the pub's wall to signal the barkeep to start pouring pints or even receive drinks directly through the wall from the cemetery. Despite its eerie reputation, John Kavanagh remains a unique and authentic pub experience, devoid of phones or music to preserve its original ambiance. So if you're up for a hauntingly good time, head on over to Gravediggers and witness its historic charm for yourself. Number 3. The Court of Two Sisters, USA. The Court of Two Sisters, a historic building in New Orleans' French Quarter, is said to be haunted by the ghostly images of the two sisters who once owned a shop there. Visitors have reported seeing the sisters sitting together on the patio off the dining room. The building has a sinister history, including the murder of James Cooper's wife, whose ghost is also rumored to haunt the restaurant. Late-night voodoo rituals and a deadly pirate duel are said to have taken place in the courtyard. Despite its spooky atmosphere, the Court of Two Sisters is known for its excellent food, including dishes like eggs Benedict, gumbo, and shrimp étouffée. If you're already enjoying the video, then you won't want to miss out on our future releases. By subscribing to our channel, you'll stay up to date with all of our latest content, and you'll also be supporting us to keep creating more videos. Your subscription means a lot to us, and we truly appreciate your support in helping us to grow. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button now and become a part of our community. Number 2. Muriel's, USA. Muriel's, a haunted mansion turned restaurant in NOLA, has a tragic history. Pierre-Antoine Leparty Jordan, the original owner, lost the house in a poker game and committed suicide on the second floor. His ghost is known to bang against the walls and haunt the place. There are other spirits too, including a glass-shattering one in the courtyard bar and a woman's voice in the seance lounges. Despite the spooky happenings, the restaurant serves a delicious dinner and even sets a table for Jordan with bread and wine every night. Number 1. Mermaid Inn and Restaurant, England. Step inside the Mermaid Inn and you'll be transported back in time to the Elizabethan era, where the creaking floorboards and paneled walls tell tales of the past. As one of the oldest buildings in Rye, it's no surprise that the inn has become a hotspot for paranormal enthusiasts, with at least 5 rooms reported to be haunted. But it's the Elizabethan room that steals the show with its chilling tales of a 16th century duel and ghostly light anomalies. Even the bottles on the shelf have been known to fall, sending shivers down the spines of both guests and staff. But the Mermaid Inn is more than just a haunted hotel. It has a rich history that spans centuries, making it a must-visit destination for anyone interested in England's fascinating past. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel to watch more spooky videos.